For the third time, we have a Marvel movie with a clear director's influence over it. For the first time, that influence has a negative effect on the overall movie. This time, the director was Ang Lee. Coming off of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, you'd think his skill with that film would make a superhero movie right up his alley. And it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. The story is about Bruce Krenzler, a scientist who's exposed to gamma radiation and becomes the Hulk, a giant green destruction machine. This happened because Krenzler was born Bruce Banner, and his father, David, conducted experiments on himself that had no noteworthy effect on him. Instead, the effects were passed along to his son. Let's start with the good. The cast is all great. Sam Elliott is the real standout, doing a great job playing Thunderbolt Ross, a man who cares for his daughter and wants to make sure that the Hulk and Bruce Banner are as far away from her as possible, while also wanting the Hulk to be experimented upon for the Army's own benefit.
You got this all wrong, Betty.
Do I?
Yes. I do want to see you.
I really wish that I could believe you.
He does a great job of conveying a man who is genuinely concerned about his daughter, but also wants to do terrible things, and he knows she'll hate him for it. The special effects, while they don't look real, do have a substance to them that computer effects, especially this time, typically lack. I like how this movie explores the psychology of someone when they become the Hulk.
You know what scares me the most? Is it when it happens. When it comes over me, and I totally lose control. I like it.
And then we have the bad. First of all, the editing here is really annoying. I can tell they're largely going for the idea of having comic book panels on film, but they don't follow the rules of comic book panels. Each comic book panel shows an event, and the next one shows the next event. Here, they show concurrent events frequently at different angles, and while the comic book panel failure is the most obvious example of this, the editing in the whole movie is just weird and funky, and does a good job of taking you out of the movie. And perhaps the biggest failure is David Banner, Bruce's father. From the fact that they named him David, you might think maybe this was meant to be a sequel to the Bill Bixby series, where David's experiments on himself made the Hulk end up being passed to his son. And it wouldn't surprise me at all to see that this was the plan in the early stages. However, now it's very clear that now we're dealing with two distinct different David Banners. This one's a complete psychopath. Instead of becoming the Hulk, he appears to become some variant on the Absorbing Man.
You see, I can partake with the essences of all things.
It's weird to say the least, and really doesn't work. Hulk is hardly a terrible movie, but definitely needs some streamlining and refining, and a solid half hour chopped from the total runtime. When it's good, it totally works. However, when it's off, it's really off.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.